Buddy, holy cow, is it cold here in Columbus, Ohio. Annie and I are still out here. Look at Annie. I'm so happy Annie is kind of back to normal. She's running around. She was jumping on me this morning. She's running around after long sticks and dragging them around and chewing them. Thank God. I'm still going to take her to the vet, though. Still taking her to the vet. Well, it's 4 degrees Fahrenheit, which is minus 17 Celsius out here this morning. Thank God there is no wind, but it's still cold. Thanks for joining my channel where I talk about mental health is spiritual health. Now, I'm not a pastor or a therapist or counselor, psychologist, or psychiatrist, but I truly believe this because God has helped me, and I would like to help people too. People who feel sad or depressed, anxious, or even have PTSD. I can help you change the baseline of your mind to one of happiness, where you wake up one morning and you just feel like you're filled with peace and you're happy. So it's pretty cool. Hey, Olivia, how are you? Thanks for joining. It's freezing. It's 4 degrees out here this morning. Unfortunately, the sunrise is not as spectacular as it was yesterday. There's more clouds all the way to the horizon. So at this time yesterday, it was lighting up the clouds in the sky above me, but now the clouds extend all the way to the east. But you can still see a little bit of orange. All right, let's get into it. Actually, look at Annie. She's doing so much better. Thank God. Annie, you're better, aren't you? Yeah, look at her. Full of vinegar. 2 degrees. It's colder in Kentucky. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. All right, today we're going to talk about God will answer. And we're going to be in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, verses 10 through 14. And the key verse here is verse 12, where the prophet Jeremiah writes that the Lord told him, "You will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you." You will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. So God's telling the prophet Jeremiah to let the Israelites know, the Jewish people who were exiled into Babylon at the time, that he hears their prayers. So that's where this part of Jeremiah comes from. So God was talking to the prophet, and the prophet wrote this letter to those who were exiled in Babylon to let them know that God hears their prayers and to encourage them that they're going to come back and that they're going to eventually prosper. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story about my life. When I was in grade school, all the way through high school, I was an altar boy or a server boy, and whatever you want to call them, server, altar boy. And I became a friend of a young priest. So in high school and college, I would actually hang out with this guy. We would go hang out once in a while. We became friends. And it's interesting because he said when he would go out, you know, in his black shirt with the white collar up here, you know, the typical priest garment, people would stop him and ask him to pray for them. And he would pray for them. So it's kind of strange. And some of these people might be fervent believers and others weren't. But why do we as humans we seem to perceive that God hears us when we pray and we'll do something about it? The answer is, good morning, Donut Dolly. It's cold. It's 4 degrees. It's 4. So, God hears us and God cares. That's why. I think we innately know that, and that's why we pray. And we're told to pray throughout the Bible. And God even tells the prophet Jeremiah, there goes Annie. She is so much back. I'm so happy. God even tells the prophet Jeremiah in chapter 33, when Jeremiah himself is in prison. He tells Jeremiah, "Call to me and I will answer you and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know." So God's even encouraging the prophet Jeremiah when he's thrown in prison. Just like God's encouraging the Israelites. He says to the Israelites through the prophet Jeremiah, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not harm you." That's verse 11. So God knows what's going to happen in the future. And then he goes on to say, "Then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." Her doctor's appointment is at 2 p.m. today. I don't even know where she went. I'm still taking her. I like what you guys were encouraging me to take her. So I'm definitely taking her to the vet today, just to make sure she's, oh my goodness, sunrise is coming. I'll let you guys see the sunrise here. This is pretty sweet. It's better than I thought. Hey, Camilla, Lynn Shepard, thanks for joining. It's 4 degrees here, a little cold. But what I like the best about prayer and learning about it and reading about it in the Bible, it's not just the Old Testament. It's not just prophet Jeremiah. God, Jesus himself, urges us to pray. He teaches us the Our Father in Matthew 6:8. You know, he says, your Father knows what you need before you even ask him. So seek, ask, and knock in prayer, he says in Matthew 7:7. You know, every time we talk to God, it draws us closer to him. And he hears us, and he's going to answer us. We don't know when he'll answer us, but he knows what's best for us, and he will answer us. So I encourage you guys to really pray and do it throughout the day. My question, 2 questions is, how often do you pray? And for me, I can't even answer that. Obviously, it varies day to day. It's just throughout the day, I pray to him. But think about it. How often do you pray? And what will you say to God today? And I encourage you to do that because he's our Father. He created us. And those of you with children, like me, know what it's like when your children call you or talk to you or reach out to you. You know, you love it. You want to hear from your kids. You want your kids to be able to reach out to you and count on you and look for guidance and counsel. And it's got to be the same way with God the Father and us. He wants to hear from us. So I encourage you guys to pray. Because he says, you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. He told the prophet Jeremiah that. All right, that's what I have today, guys. Let's just enjoy this sunset. I'll catch up on my comments. Yeah, I'm still taking her. Her breath still smells really bad. I don't know where she is. Her breath is horrible, horrible. Oh no, I see her. Annie! Look at her, see? She's back to leaping around in the snow. Don't go in the frozen creek. I do not want to have to come in after you. Don't worry, there's no current in the creek, guys. Like, she's not going to go anywhere even if she falls through. I would never let her off the leash if that was the case. And she's flying around all over the place. I cannot keep up with her. Yeah, but her breath is still really, really bad. Like, not normal dog breath. I mean, it sounds like something's dead in there. Oh, Camilla, I'm glad you love God. Yeah, he is so awesome. What's your good news, Camilla? I'm your #1 YouTuber? Awesome, thank you. Hey, that's very kind of you to say. I appreciate it. Yeah, Olivia, I'm glad to see her leaping around. I have not seen that since Sunday. So I'm super happy. Oh, I can't believe how cold it is today. I appreciate you guys for joining again. And yeah, if you haven't already done so, many of you already have, please subscribe to my channel and share it with other people. And like this video too, that helps me as well. That helps me out as well. So how did everybody get some sleep, hopefully? Donut Dolly, hopefully you didn't get up too early again. Oh man, I gotta switch hands. I'm sorry, this might shake a little bit. My one hand is completely painful and numb and frozen. I don't even know how to explain it. My other hand, without my glove on, actually feels warmer than the one holding the gimbal. Woo! I'm wondering what time Donut Dolly got up. She usually gets up around 4. We got a fish dude. We got a fish dude. Where do you, your land, where did you grow up or live that you miss? We got a fish. 6 hours in a row, it was a miracle. That is a miracle when you have kids. Oh, cool, Olivia, that's awesome. Oh, you do have church, that's good. You're going to church on Wednesday? That's awesome. What church do you go to that has a service on a Wednesday evening? That's pretty nice. Oh, Illinois, okay. Was it like a farm or more of a wilderness, woodsy area? Whew. Having your coffee. I need coffee. I did have one coffee before I came out here because I knew I would need it. It's bitter, but it's still, there's not a lot of wind. I don't perceive any wind, thank God, because otherwise I don't think it would be bearable out here. I don't know how Andy does it. Andy, where'd you go? Andy, come here. Come here, Andy. Come here, baby girl. Hi, good girl. Good girl, good girl. Oh, then she goes running right back. She must have something over there. Good girl. She listens so well. It's unbelievable. Very lucky. Oh, a farm right across from a forest preserve. How awesome. How perfect is that? We got a fish. Jeez. That's fantastic. Oh, Emmanuel Baptist Church. Oh, that's right. You told me, Olivia. I'm sorry. IBC. I even remember that because if I ever get a chance to go down there again, I'm going to go to that church. I got to go to that church. Whew. Holy cow. I hope you guys are drinking coffee for me. I hope you guys are drinking some coffee. This is kind of just like your land, We Got a Fish, because there's this farm here that I was showing you where the sun rises on the east. And then behind me toward the west is, oh, I got to show you, is like a, once you get past the farmland, this fence here, there's woods. And there's even this creek, this frozen creek back here. I'm gonna try and go down here. This thing has gotta be extremely frozen. Yeah, there's all this snow on the creek, you can tell. The snow's a little bit darker because it's thinner on the creek, you guys can see it. And then it goes up a hill into a lot more woods. Big, huge trees. So it's probably just like your place. Or it was just a loud noise from over there. I don't know what it was. Interesting. Oh, nothing but houses across the forest. Oh, that's too bad. Thanks, Olivia. Oh, you live stream. Okay. I'll have to check it out. I'll check out one of the live streams from IBC. Oh, there's Annie. Oh my gosh, she's way over there. She's on the other side of the fence. What are you doing way over there, Annie? I can see better with this camera zoomed in than I can with my own eyesight. You guys see her running over there? Like leaping and running along the fence line? There, she's coming back. There she comes. Come on, Annie! Come on! Hi, Annie. Whoa. Oh my God. Hi, girl. How are you? What do you see? There she goes. She stopped to look at the sunset. She stops and looks at the sunset too, I think. Or the sunrise, I'm sorry. All right. Okay, guys. I want you to have a great day, okay? And don't forget to pray. All right? Talk to God. He hears you. He wants to hear from you. And the more you pray, I believe the sooner he's going to answer. All right? So I encourage you guys to pray today. Have an awesome day. And Annie and I will see you tonight or tomorrow morning. All right? Thanks, Olivia. Thanks, Donut Dolly.